If you're a fan of the iJUST 2, well then you're gonna like this iJUST S, that's for sure. It's wider, it's more compact, you get better battery life, it holds more juice, you get 3 coil heads instead of 2, damn near twice as much airflow when it's only 35 bucks. What? Yep. So yeah, I'm rocking this 0.18 ohm stainless steel 316 coil head airflow. Set airflow's wide open. I don't have that rubber band. It comes with a rubber band, you'll see it, that has adjustable airflow, just like the iJUST 2, and I'm not a big fan of it, but I am a big fan of the airflow. Even though it's set, oh, it's smooth, baby. So for only 35 bucks and you get a vape like that, that's a freaking steal. And you get 3 coil heads. Battery life, like I mentioned, you could go for days. Airflow smooth as a porn star's ass. Hits like a truck full of dildos. Flavor, phenomenal. Vapor for days. Come on. So you guys know the drill. Before I go over the pros and the cons, I'm going to go ahead and dive down, show you this thing up close and personal, what it comes with, how it goes together, all that good stuff will come back. I'll go over those pros and cons, and I'll let you know if I lost this thing today. We're going to go out tomorrow and buy one, and then we'll wrap this sucker up. Oh yeah, and I got a giveaway. I'm giving away 8 of these suckers. Oh yeah. Like I said, before August 8th, I'm trying to get as many giveaways out as possible, and I'm going to be doing it on this channel. But let's get to the close-up, shall we? So here's the packaging for this iJUST S. The lid comes off, and the first thing you are going to see is this iJUST S mod and the iJUST S tank. And at the bottom of the box, you receive a USB cable, 2 extra coil heads, a vape band for adjustable airflow, and a user manual. Alrighty, boys and girls, so here she is all assembled, the iJUST S unit. She's 139mm in length, and she's 24.5mm in width. She comes in 2 different color options, silver, as you guys can see, or black. And here's just the iJUST S tank. Now, a few specs for you. Also 24.5mm in width, and she's 58mm in height. Holds 6 mils of juice, comes pre-installed with this glass tank. Only one tank. Down below, you got fixed airflow. 1 slot on one side, 1 slot on the other. At the base, you got a non-adjustable 510 pin. Threads are smooth. This is top fill, by the way, which I'm going to show you in a second, but it comes with a stainless steel standard 510 drip tip. That comes out. It's lined with Delrin, double O-ring down here at the base. At the top, the bore, it starts at 7mm and it tapers down to 5mm down below. And there's your drip tip catch cup. Like I said, this thing is top fill. Threads on this device are nice and smooth. Not the smoothest that I've seen, but definitely smooth for the price point. I mean, they're clean. That's a good thing. So there's your top fill slots, easy to fill. And there's your shaft section. Down there you got your coil head, base unscrews from the tank. And I will say this, you hear that? Those threads are a little rough down at the base. At the top of the threads on the base, they're rough. And I've tried 3 different iJUST S units, same thing. You hear that? A little rough. So there is the tank section. Held on by the O-rings. So like I mentioned, this thing is a top fill device, but you can also fill from the bottom. And the coil head that comes pre-installed in the base of this iJUST S is the 0.3 ohmer. But yeah, here's the base. This 0.3 ohm coil head's been around for a while. It's consistent, it's tried and true. It's got the vertical coil, uses the organic cotton, got the spit back protection screen going on. Another tried and true coil head that comes with this kit is the 0.5 ohmer. Again, uses the organic cotton, it's got the vertical coil. And then they just recently added this new coil head for the iJUST S kit, and this is the 0.18 ohm 316 SS coil head. This thing kicks ass, and you notice it's wider, you get more airflow, you get more vapor in my opinion, I get better flavor. The feed holes are much larger, and this coil head also uses organic cotton. But yeah, this kit comes with all 3 of these coil heads, and in my opinion, they kick ass, all of them. Consistent, vapor, flavor, awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and use this 0.18 today, screw her in the base. And you got to prime her up. Anytime you got a coil head using organic cotton, got to juice her up beforehand. Now, like I said, you can fill her up from the bottom, or you can take the top cap off and fill her up from the top. I'm going to go ahead and fill her from the top, so I'm going to screw together. Like I said, holds 6 mils of juice. And you want to leave a little air pocket. About like that. Now, I do want to show you this. Here's the adjustable rubber band that it comes with, and you can pop it over just like so. And if the set airflow on the tank is just too much for you, you can use this band and adjust her. Close her off. And whatever you adjust on this side, it's pretty much the same on this side. Look at that. You kind of have to adjust it a little bit because of the band. Not really a big fan of this band, but they give you this option. You know, I just prefer it wide open. Now onto the iJUST mod. Just like the tank, this is constructed of stainless steel. She's 24mm in width and she's 81mm in height. You got your fire button right here. No button rattle. None. I remember with the iJUST 2, button rattle city. This, none. Nice comfortable fire button. 5 clicks to turn her on. When she turns on, she's going to blink. 5 clicks to turn her off. Up top, you got your 510 connection threads, spring-loaded 510 pin. At the base, you get a hole for battery venting. It's got a built-in 3000 milliamp hour battery. Unregulated mod, just like the iJUST 2 with built-in protection. Down here, it says iJUST. On the back, you get the USB port. That's for charging. And down below, it says Eleaf. So yeah, that's it. No mini screen, no nothing. Just like the iJUST 2, simple, easy peasy, what a sleazy. And right now, it is off, so 5 clicks to turn it back on. She's going to blink. And when I hit that fire button, here we go. Oh yeah, she's rocking. And regarding the light behind the fire button, you see that light? See how it lights up like that? Inside the iJUST instructional guide, you got a battery chart, a battery level chart. 60 to 100% and the light stays lit. 30 to 59% slowly flashes. 10 to 29% moderately flashes. And 0 to 9% flashes in frequency. So I'm going to hit the fire button like I'm going to take a hit. It'll cut off. And it'll light right back up. And you see how that's constant? That means that my battery level is 60 to 100%. So here's the iJUST 2 on the right, the iJUST on the left. Now look at it. The iJUST 2 is taller. It's definitely taller. This iJUST is more compact. Also, the iJUST 2 is a 22mm unit. This iJUST is a 24.5mm unit. So that is my close-up view of the iJUST kit. Let's go ahead and take her back to FaceTime. First, the cons. Doesn't come with an extra tank. Doesn't have built-in adjustable airflow. As you guys saw in the close-ups, the threads between the base and the bottom of the tank, when they screw together, they're rough. And also, this is not seamless. This is just being nitpicky, but Eleaf, you guys make it to where this thing is seamless, it'll look so much better. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Actually, everybody already saw this in the close-ups, but look at that. You got a slight little bevel down at the base of the tank, and you got those notches on the mod, and that's for the devices that have airflow coming from the 510. What devices have airflow coming from the 510 nowadays? Eleaf, get rid of that. Smooth that out. Get rid of the notches. Get rid of the bevel down at the base of the tank, and make this thing seamless. It would be so much better. Now the pros. First of all, price point. $35 for this? Oh man. God, like I said, it's a steal. 2, the tank, it holds 6 mils of juice. That's a good amount of juice. Like I mentioned before, this kit comes with 3 coil heads, and every one of the coil heads are kick-ass, and there's no break-in. Like I showed you in the close-ups, you can feel this thing not only from the top, but you can also feel it from the bottom, and I've had 0 leaking. Also, like I mentioned before, let's say the battery starts to die out, and you want to switch the 0.18 out to a 0.3 or 0.5 ohm coil head, but you have the tank full. Well, you can easily do it. You just unscrew the base, turn the tank upside down. It's not going to leak out anywhere. Switch out the coil head, pop it in without losing any juice, and you're good. My point is, you can easily switch out coil heads while the tank is full. Personally, this airflow, the set airflow, is perfect for me. It is a smooth lung hit. When the mod's fully charged, it kicks like a freaking mule, and you get a galore of battery life, man. You got one function button. 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off, no mini screen. Anybody can use this. And last but not least, I like the girth for this thing, man. 24.5mm. It's just, it feels better in the old hand. Oh, that's what she said, right? It feels better in the iJUST 2, which was only 22mm. And also, you remember how the iJUST 2 had bad button rattle? The fire button rattled? This doesn't. No button rattle, baby. None. So down in the description, I'll post a link to where you can find this sucker for $35, actually $34.99 to be exact. Now on to the big question, the big answer of the day. I already may have answered it, but I'm going to go ahead and do it again just for you. Hell yeah, I'd buy this. If I lost this thing today, I would definitely go out tomorrow and buy it. Now on to the giveaway. I'm giving away 8 of these bad boys. In order to participate, you got to go over to riptrippers.com. Riptrippers.com. When you get there, you're going to see giveaways. Click on giveaways, and then you're going to see a post at the top, and you're going to see this picture. Click on the title of that, follow the rules, make sure you comment under that post at riptrippers.com. Do not participate here on my YouTube channel. If you do it, you will not be eligible to win one of these. You will be disqualified. Only participate at riptrippers.com. This is Rip Trippers, and remember, smoking is dead, vaping is the future, and the future is now.